good boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to pull up the 15-minute chart here before we start. As we see, we have this sell side imbalance or buy side imbalance here. We have an inefficiency that we're failed to trade into, and we have expansion here, possibly creating another 15-minute fair value gap before market opens. Within got a 10 minutes till market opens, so we'll likely have a buy side imbalance here on the 15-minute chart. Then we have previous day high here with this 15-minute SIBI that was drawing liquidity yesterday. We have open range buy side, and then we also have this first presented fair value gap. If we do want to expand higher, we end up having buy side all the way up here. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to go to the continuous contract just before we start. Look on the hourly chart. We've created a 1 hour buy side imbalance here, so there could be some motive for price to trade here, but I kind of want to see this be broken left as a breakaway gap, and then just see expansion into this buy side or sell side imbalance and buy side liquidity. If we really want to get animated, we have a premium 1 hour sell side imbalance this year that could be draws on liquidity, and then we have old new week opening gap, and we have buy side liquidity all the way up here if we really want to get animated. Notice how we used this 15-minute SIBI here. Never trading below constant encroachment of this. Staying light in here. Trading above this rejection block, and now we're in this wick. If we take our attention to the daily chart, we have a old volume imbalance, which is why I like us trading higher. We have this volume imbalance that also aligns with this daily SIBI right here. So I think this is the next likely draw on liquidity for me. So that's what I'm going to be focused on. If we look at ES, ES has that wick and has that daily sell side imbalance that we were looking at. And just nothing lower. Just overnight was just straight, not straight run higher, but nothing lower at all. Just continue to run higher. We had a new day opening gap. We come back down. We use that new day opening gap perfectly. We don't trade into the lower half of that at all. That gets left as breakaway gap. Then we trade up higher. In Asia, we have some volatility here. Buy side trip first. PM session buy side taken. Back lower into sell side into discount to then trade up into a premium here to take buy side. Then we kind of have this little sloping. We have a strong bearish trend here is what retail sees. Then we create midnight opening range. We trade lower into a discount, and then we run up on that liquidity. And then here we hit Asia high perfectly during 350 macro. Then we trade lower into I got since overnight from 12 to 5 consolidated, I got the quadrants of this range, so I want to get that. So we come back down to the lower quadrant of that range, then we come back up almost into the premium of that range, then we come back down, sell side liquidity. This is accumulated within a discount, and we trade up higher, use midnight opening range here, and then we use this midnight opening range -0.5 standard deviation with this 15-minute fair value gap. That's the main array I have highlighted here. And we use this as discount now to then send price higher, and now we're just continuing higher. And the next draw on liquidity is first presented fair value gap, but I'm gonna stay patient here. This mixed opening, I want to see where we do end up having first presented fair value gap. If 930 just wants to immediately trade higher, or if we want to trade, I'm assuming we'll probably manipulate into this 15-minute buy side imbalance. And then we have 1 hour possible. We have this 1 hour buy side imbalance that we possibly could trade into. So that's also what I'll be looking at. And then that would be back into this opening range, or this dealing range, back into one of those levels. That's what we're watching on ES. Let's study ES as well. ES, I just got midnight opening range. That's what these projections are. ES, same thing. I'm going to get rid of this sell side liquidity though. I don't really need that. And then I'm going to put previous day high here. I don't have that marked yet. previous volatility's kind of died down a little bit, but this is also pre-market, so I want to see, like, we could get some bigger volatility, so I want to be careful. We have the premium SIBI, and then we have this daily high here that we have to possibly look for. 4.4 daily high, and then we have more premium arrays here. Okay, so we've hit first presented fair value gap. Pre-market, which I kind of wish we waited so we could maybe constitute a setup, but that's the next draw on liquidity. Now let's see if we want to trade to this upper portion. We're at around constant encroachment of that wick. I do kind of want to leave these levels on, or we might get the 1 hour. I want to get the 15-minute. That larger wick. I want to get opening range gap low as well. So we are in a premium market from yesterday's close. Opening range gap low. Let's make this thick. Yeah, that's nice. It's a little bit below midnight opening range. I would like to see that get used as breakaway. Like, this does not look like a good draw on liquidity, but always a possibility. It's pretty bullish here before open. Retail is probably going to be looking for some buy setup here at open. First presented for value gap hit and constant encroachment of that 15-minute wick. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to log into my live account. I will admit, I did take a live trade today, but I thought I was on the micro, but I was trading a mini. I took a long here on the micro. I want to have a stop here, but then I realized I was on the mini, so then I just exited. I could have re-entered, but then I just wanted to watch it, and then end up paying out. I would have got out above Asia high. That would have been a nice trade. But yeah, I was on my live trade of A account, and I thought I was using micro, but I was using mini. Alright, this is a rejection block on the 15-minute chart, so that's the lower portion of this wick. Notice how that's used as accumulation there. We have accumulation phase there. Which is also this level. I like charting on NQ better because it's more accurate. But I think I want to start charting on MNQ. Because like stuff like that, especially if the market's trading live, like that's scary, especially on a smaller account like $2,000. especially with volatility how it is. All it takes is 30-point move, and then your account's pretty much toasted. All right, we have 9:30 open here. How are we using this first presented fair value gap? That's kind of the key. ES has a deeper premium first presented fair value gap. If we study ES. ES is above previous day high for that 4-4. So we really want to gauge. We have no news today, so kind of looking to operate during macros. Not that much volatility here at the open. What we're seeing so far. See if we want to break through this. We have a 15-minute volume imbalance. I kind of want to just map this out. I want to look at it. Look for this 15-minute fair value gap. It'll be key. Yeah, that was too far. Notice how we respected first presented fair value gap, constable encroachment there. Must be random. Must be random. How big are these candles? 50 points? Okay. The 5-minute, you just have a straight shot higher here for open. See if this gets used as possible inversion, or if we want to use it as discount. Alright, we have a possible expansion candle here for first presented fair value gap. Trade above a short-term high. Okay, we failed to create a first presented fair value gap. See if this is immediate rebalance, and then if we still want to trade higher. We have a 400-point opening range gap. Still using that first presented fair value gap. If I were long here, I would want to see the next two candles trade above these highs with the bodies. If not, we could be trading back down into this 15-minute BISI and then maybe a 1 hour BISI as well. We also do have a discount new week opening gap or new day opening gap with sell side built here. She could act as a draw on liquidity, but for me, we just spent so much time around this that I would expect to see expansion rather than this is target, even though there are equal lows. And we also have that higher SIBI. Okay, no seer study ES. ES is in a 15-minute for value gap here. ES is traded into its 15-minute buy side imbalance here. Something to constitute. ES is expanding, NQ is consolidating. We have both these 15-minute fair value gaps, which is the lower one is in a 1 hour buy side imbalance. Okay, ES could create a first presented fair value gap here. Notice how right above previous day high, we're falling short of that. So that's going to be a target for me probably. And then we just have these smooth lows above that inefficiency. Okay, first presented for value gap on ES. 4.8. Immediate rebalance right there. Okay, NQ is looking like we're going to create a smaller first presented fair value gap, which I don't like as much, in my opinion. I don't like this fair value gap as much. But I'll be back. All right, cool. Haven't missed anything. We're trading the first presented fair value gap on NQ. Right there. See if we use that into lower discount arrays. I don't really like this 15-minute fair value gap just because it's not. There's no 1 minute inefficiency in that. Like, this is all balanced on the 15-minute time frame, on the 1 minute time frame. Same with ES. So I wouldn't be surprised if we want to discover this 15-minute. That's what it looks more probable because we have 1 minute inefficiencies within that. Notice that 15-minute wick too. The body's on the 15-minute time frame. Are respecting that, but like the 1 minute, you're gonna have stuff outside that. If we peep out to the 15-second chart, no imbalance within here. This is all balanced. Big wick here on the 15-second. So where we expand here, which is looking like we're expanding higher, I want to be surprised if we continue in that direction. Here after dropping down into this inefficiency on the 15-second. Let's see if we use first presented fair value gap to mount a run up into premium arrays. ES just hit its first presented fair value gap right now. So if we want to go higher, I would like to see us trade above this level here on ES. ES is right at that, so I want to see us, break through that. That's nice. Now see if we use that as discount. See if we use this as discount to trade up into minor buy side and then higher targets. Alright, now you want to see speed higher. ES just wicked into its first presented fair value gap. I'll see speed. See speed. Back at April 4th, first presented fair value gap. Remember, this is a 15-minute fair value gap, so this should provide a nice price run higher. If we break below this low, we're looking in here and here. This theoretically should send price higher, allowing it to mohawk into this lower buy side imbalance. That's fine. Respecting cost of encroachment. Now I really want to see us break through this. I want to see this be used as institutional or order flow entry drill. I don't want to see us trade back down into this. With the low of a 1 hour SIBI. Yes, we haven't traded there yet. So that's not what you want to see, taking intraday high and then just right back down like that. For value gap in, for value gap out. See if that's used as inversion, and this acts as a balanced price range. This shouldn't need to be traded back into. ES didn't take this high. Is it super clear and obvious? Not really. I want to see us use this first presented and then create a SIBI here. See if this gets used as inversion. Back at first presented for value gap. I'm staying still. ES trading above its first presented for value gap right now. We're trading into it. Remember, we still have that 15-minute time buy side imbalance. There's no, I guess this inefficiency is the only inefficiency you have. Okay, we're back in that balanced price range. I'm expecting this to be used as discount here. See if this gets used as breakaway. Previous high taken. See, I don't like that candle. I might have looked to enter there if it was. I don't like that candle. I don't like us wicking this high. Still haven't closed yet though. If we do close bullishly, I like to see it stay open, you know. Okay, now let's see if we just get that displacement here that we want to see up into yesterday's daily high, previous day high. ES might want to trade in this buy side imbalance here. Would want to see this support price. How did we use this wick? I'm curious. Upper quadrant. Okay, now let's see if we get that displacement. I really couldn't see us coming back down into this area here. I do like this trading higher, but it's just not clear entry, no nice clear entry, and order flow is just kind of out of whack here. Not nice, easy to enter on order flow. You have this. Yeah, back and forth, just trading higher, holding pattern. Now I'm kind of back in here, creating some wicks. Like, this is already a session I don't want to be in. Already. It's a session I don't want to be in. I want to post that in Discord. I want to stay on the 15-second chart here, just to really kind of there's no clear inefficiency. You just have this gap here that I'd want to see us stay above. Might not need to trade down into this. That would be best case scenario. Now creating a little bull flag in here. Let's see if we expand. using the top of that first presented fair value gap here, if we do. Yeah, ES is close to its previous day high. Really close to that. Then you have Friday's first presented. Nice. 20-point move delivered here on ES. NQ never traded into its equivalent fair value gap. What time is that? 9:52. 9:52. Those solid 15-minute fair value gaps hit, and then we're respecting that order flow. Leaving this as a breakaway gap. Still want to see expansion here. %75% of this wick on the 15-minute chart. Look at ES with the wicks at previous day high. Wicking around that. You got to be careful there. Expect to see the first presented fair value gap get hit. Allow NQ to trade up higher. This could be a little bit problematic here. Maybe a deeper retracement, or maybe impossible. We have an intermediate term reversal here. Trade lower to then trade higher. Look at the 15-second chart did. Pretty much just expanded from here. There's really nothing in the chart. I mean, yes, this could have been traded, like, but it doesn't need to be at the end of the day. Like, oh, I could have traded here off this fair value gap to trade a previous day high. Like, oh, that could have been a little bread and butter setup, but okay, no harm, no foul. Just by sitting still. That's definitely my that's my weekly goal this week. Is just to force discipline. Like, if I take 0 trades this week, then like that's completely fine. Like, I'd rather take 0 trades than, I guess, not force trades, but like need to be in the market. Study how we use this for value gap. It'd probably be see if this takes us up into previous day high. Here. 100 points there. Within the wick of this down close candle. 10 a.m. Those 10 a.m. finish opening range. We had a little wicky price action here. Some projections on the AM opening range there. Notice how 0.5 aligns with that 15-minute SIBI high. Partial profit would be constant encroachment of this 15-minute SIBI. An old daily high. Bring the polo shirts back. Yeah, I guess I lost my sauce. I normally wear one, but it's low-key cold in my room or my basement. Our ES hit Friday's first presented for rally gap. Definitely tougher conditions this morning. Notice ES hitting that. Or could we possibly reaccumulate? I wouldn't want to see any lower than this buy side imbalance. We do have this down close candle here. We trade below this. We'll probably get into this. Gotta be careful here. Traded at that low here. Or that at that open. Would want to see this send price higher at this down close candle now. ES is in a fair value gap. Would want to see this send price higher. So you have this up close candle and previous day high. I wouldn't want to see that as premium. If we want to continue for ES or NQ to trade into its previous day high here. Also at the high of the opening range here at this high. See if we use that as buys, like a stop hunt here. I didn't realize Nasdaq's up 4% already today. Like, that's crazy. Normally that's what you get in a day. And now it's just like, or at least the past few days, it's like, dang, 690 points. Like, do you think the market's gonna stay like this consistently for a while? No shot. Cause like we'll compare it to like one of these days. Even this is volatile. It's kind of a consolidation though, but 400, like that's a decent daily range. Okay, notice what we accumulated at. ES hit that first presented for value gap yet again. Is this allowing easy entries in this market condition? No. Is there any fear? No. Is there any FOMO of not being in the market right now? No. Do we care if this previous day high gets hit? No. Are we nervous? No. There's gonna be more setups the rest of the week. I trust that there will be another bus stop at some point today. Yeah, if I don't catch that bus stop later today, then there's always tomorrow. Alright, down close candle again. I want to see this really push price higher. I want to see this get used. We have relative equal lows here. Possible. this is nice. Inversion. Oh, euro and oh, that is not nice. Oh, GU is ugly right now. Yeah, that makes this trade less nice for sure. Yeah, Forex is pretty ugly. Let's check out Bitcoin. Do we trade into our target yet? No. We have this daily Sibi though. I don't like this wicking though. Like this is a pretty large wick. For me to expect like right now for us to trade back down, no, that's probably like you might want to trade up into a deeper premium. Maybe take buy side, then come back lower. Yeah, I don't like that. Bitcoin looks the exact same as NASDAQ right now. At least on this day. Okay, I don't expect if ES trades up into this, I don't expect to see another. Like if we respect this first presented for value gap yet again on ES, I don't expect it. We now hit it once, twice at cost of encroachment. If it trades above it, either we'll expand into that Sibi. Because ES already traded into his daily Sibi. NQ hasn't. So but if I'm looking to short from a fair value gap, it's got to hit that thing and then immediately reject. Right now on ES, I mean this is the 1 minute time frame, so it would be like relative to the 15-minute time frame. But even then, we're attacking that with bodied candles, and with no liquidity lower, and we're attacking it fast. Like look at this, that's fast. Dang, like this price action right now is just. I'm glad I'm on the sidelines. We'll say that. Like you lose nothing by just sitting still, exercising patience and discipline. All right, we hit that a third time. Now I want to see us trade above it. Notice how well it's being used though. 1, 2, 3. That's insane. Oh, it's not even locked. Oh, look. Yeah, I didn't include this volume balance on it. Chucky. Dang, I never lock my drawings. Previous day high. right within striking reach, striking distance, not striking reach. Immediate rebalance here at that 15-minute SIBI also hit negative 0.25 standard deviation. ES has also hit negative 0.25 standard deviation on the opening range. ES and NQ are like pretty in sync here. I believe they created the same first presented for value gap. No. Almost. They almost created the same first presented for value gap. ES created on the 935 candle. Look at regular trading hours. Straight displacement higher. See, ES did trade above that first presented fair value gap finally, but now we're back below it. We just hit that projection. There is not a single inefficiency within this leg. Yeah, I think I might close stream, honestly. I might stream again, lunch. I might be back in a little bit. Just because, like, these are not conditions I want to trade in. So, like, I don't need to be in front of the chart. I don't have to be a slave to the charts. I know my setup's not here right now. It'll be at a later time, so therefore, yeah, I'm going to end stream. Hope you all have a good one. Dang, I've been live for an hour? What? It does not feel like an hour. Yeah, I'll see y'all. I'll probably go live at lunch, and then we'll see from there.